Hey guys, I'm Theland of Blanks. How's it gaming today? I am here with Alwa's Awakening, which is made by Elden Pixels back in 2018. It is an indie game, because I'm playing a lot of indie games lately. And originally I had a different game set for directly after Undertale, but I figured before Undertale we played Messenger. It was a very fast-paced, kind of really cool style game. And then the game I'm about to be playing is also kind of a fast game. So I figured, let's throw in another slower, kind of easygoing game. So here's Alwa's Awakening. Unlike games like Shovel Knight or The Messenger that kind of are inspired by the NES or SNES, but obviously take liberties, Alwa's Awakening is very faithful to the way the NES was. Other than the fact that it's widescreen, this game could easily be made on the NES. I'm pretty sure that the music itself uses the exact limitations the NES does. They said, I guess, that they ported the entire soundtrack to an actual NES cartridge, so it is playable on an NES, like the music anyways. So yeah, this is Alwa's Awakening. Let's start the game. We'll get a little bit of story there. Start a new adventure. The land of Alwa was once a beautiful and peaceful place filled with vivid lakes, clear skies, and lush forests. It's also very cute. You can see the graphics are much more simple than a lot of the other indie games nowadays. The people living there were free. They took care of one another and together ensured the safety of the land. Until bad guys. Because of course, until bad guys. But one day, bad guys. The peace was broken. Someone wanted Alwa for himself, and a mystical being known as Vicar descended from above. What a jerk. Armed not by weapons, but instead driven by hate, he slowly began to enslave the people of Alwa. No one could escape his reach. Well, I mean, look how big he is. It's very large. Even the fade out is very much like an old NES game. I love that. Vicar formed the Protectors. Together they sought to claim the ornaments, which are said to give their owner immense power. Even the story is very NES. The ornaments had always been in the hands of the people, safe from evil. With them captured by Vicar, all seemed lost. Under the demonic reign of Vicar, the people of Alwa were helpless, and his evil quickly spread throughout the land. The village where the ornaments were kept was destroyed, and hope was gone. Soon began a darkness that would last for centuries. That sucks. The end. Hope you guys enjoyed that. But things are about to change. The people of Alwa have chosen to fight, and from another world a heroine has been sent for, and she just face planted, just right in the mud. Poor thing. Forsaken Valley. So here we go. That is Zoe. She is our main character, and that is Old Lady. She's a random old lady. Wake up, Zoe! The eternal flame must be lit. She's actually, like, really young at heart. The eternal flame must be lit! I'm not funny, I'm sorry. Hello, Zoe. You are in the land of Alwa. I am Saga, and I have brought you here to help us. Alwa has been enslaved by evil, and we, the people, have lost our strength and courage to fight back. We cannot do this alone. You must help us. You are stronger than us, and in time you will uncover your true strength. You must enter this tower and go all the way to the top in order to find the magic staff. When you have found the staff, quickly make your way back to town. But watch out, there are many dangerous foes out there. Alright, so Alwa's Awakening is very much an old school NES game. It actually reminds me very much of, like, Solomon's Key mixed with, like, a bit of Xanadu and a touch of, like, Milon's Secret Quest, or whatever it's called. And yeah, it's kind of interesting in that sense. It's very much what you see is what you get. Like, this is the game. It's very much platforming, puzzle stuff. It's not about fighting. There's very little combat in this game. And the bosses, though very simple, are hard because you're not really made to be very combat ready. So here we go. We found a magic staff. When you hold it, you can feel there is something really special with this item. Use it with attack to fight enemies and to destroy certain walls. Yay! And we get the really cool music. I love the music in this game. It's very simple and, like, understated, but it gets really good, and it gets stuck in my head really easily. I'll wake up in the morning and just sing this song, or, like, Central Alwa's song, and just love it. Very hummable, you know what I mean? But yeah, you have short-range attacks, very short range, as you can see. I only have 3 hits, and 3 hits is pretty much all you're gonna get in this game. You do get, like, a refillable life potion thing. We got Amber Sacellum. I have never heard of that word before. I heard of like sanctum and stuff, but Sakellum is a brand spanking new word to me. Hello, girl. You're cute. I like redheads. Go and light the flame in the center of this room. Doing so will let you start from here if your adventure comes to an end. Yeah, these are save points. Pop. And you can keep going, but nothing we can do here except for die. My first playthrough, this keeps track of exactly how many lives you've lost, and I beat the game with exactly 69 deaths. Oh yeah. Let's try to do a little bit better than that, though. There is a trophy for beating the game in under 2 hours with only 5 deaths. I don't think that's going to happen. That's fine. I'm not going for that trophy, so I do not care. This is going to be a somewhat almost 100% playthrough. There are 99 blue orbs. You can see up there I've got 0 right now. That's how badly I'm doing. I was joking. We're not going to get all of them. There's a lot of backtracking involved in this. This is definitely a Metroidvania, so not going to be doing that. But there are little secret thingies that we'll be getting. Nothing to do here. So yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of that. There are a lot of speedrunning techniques in this game. Stuff like being able to kind of jump off of walls with like backwards attacks and stuff. I don't know how to do it, but you like do this and like... I don't know. Maybe I can do it. Well, whatever. You can do that. I'm not going to be doing that stuff, but I'll be doing some more advanced techniques. To be honest, when I first played the game, which was just a couple days ago, I played it through in the span of like 3 days, every time I get a power, I try to use that power as much as I could and get to places that it's pretty clear that under normal circumstances you're not supposed to go to yet, and then you come back with powers that allow you to make it there easily. And I'm like, shit, I wasted all my time like figuring out this thing when I could have just continued the game and just, you know, done it nice. Oh, I don't think you can make that. But I mean, it doesn't matter because I can go right there. There's a save point over there. There's just going to be a guy there saying, hey, go to town first and get the map, and I'll let you through. So let's just go up. There's no point in wasting our time. Still can't get that, though, right now, because I can only jump the span of two blocks. And you don't really get the ability to... Oh, I could have just... I'm stupid. So it's to the right, the guy who won't open the door. Yeah, you don't get the ability to jump any higher than this, but all of your abilities are about traversal, basically, so it's kind of cool. Not going to read the signs. The signs just tell me where things are, and I know exactly where I'm going, so... Maybe not exactly, but... This is the town of Westwood. Remember Westwood Studios? Used to make Command & Conquer. They were great. Welcome, Zoe. This is the town of Westwood. Thank you for coming to the land of Alwa. You have been sent for because we are weak. You must help destroy the evil that threatens our land. Go back to the cave just outside town and talk to the knight. He will open the entrance to Amber Sakellum. There you will find a green gemstone and a very powerful enemy. But before you go, enter this house where you can find a map of Alwa. It will guide you in your journey. Go now, Zoe, and return when you found the green gemstone and defeated the evil enemy. The evil enemy is a boss. You actually can get a trophy by defeating the 3rd boss first. I won't be doing that. You know, that's a fill time kind of thing, a me time thing. Found a map. It is your inventory, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, there it is. That's how big the game is. This is literally as big as the game gets. There are 5 bosses. But it is fun. It is very fun. Not much we can do over here in the other parts of town. There are characters there. We will come back, obviously. We're going to explore the whole map, try to get 100% of the map for the most part. But right now, there's not much we can do. Let's just move on to the Amber Sakellum, which means we'll get a new fun song. As fun as this song is. Get away from me. Yeah, enemies don't really vary all that much. A lot of them are just, I'll walk from left to right. Yay! Saving's also weird in this game. Saving here doesn't save my progress. Even though, like, I saved earlier and then got the map, if I died or turned off the game from there, I'll restart here, but I'll already have the map. It saves everything you collect. It's really just where you end up when you die. Here's a warp. There are like 6 warps in the game. Right now, that's the only one I've got. Hello, Mr. Knight. Now that you have the map, you are ready. When you have found the green gemstone and the evil is defeated, go back to town. Now let me open the door for you. Thank you. So here's our first dungeon, I guess. There's, I believe, like 6 dungeons. I don't know, something like that. Maybe 7. I don't know. But when you see the blue orbs, if we can go back and we remember them and we can get them really easily. I love this music. Well, we might as well. The blue orbs, what they do, I didn't know this until the 2nd boss, but it's like your blue orb power went up. I'm like, what does that mean? When you fight a boss, you have to attack them, obviously. If your blue orb power reaches 1, for example, you'll get a free hit before the fight even starts. You can get up to 5 free hits before the fight start. Key. We won't get that many. I wouldn't be surprised if we only got like power level 3 by the end of the game, maybe 4. You get 5, obviously, if you get all 99 blue orbs, so you pretty much have to be the end of the game in order to get that. We won't have enough to get any orb levels before the first boss. I don't believe anyways. I know I did the first time through. Save point. Where does this lead me? Oh yeah, I didn't have the map when I was over here, so... Okay, this is all new anyways. So yeah, let's just continue. The game is very much explore, and it's pretty clear when you can't go to a place or you don't have the ability to. But like I said, if you get really good with your powers, you can find a way around it. We won't be doing that now that I know kind of the power-ups I get and stuff. If this is a blind playthrough, man, my blind playthrough would have been really bad. A lot of deaths, a lot of wandering around, and in a fun way. Like, it wasn't a bad thing. It was just like, oh, okay, now I understand what my powers can do, and why I shouldn't go crazy with my powers, because I don't really need to. But it doesn't really matter, we're just exploring right now. This is a really fun game. It's very low-key, very, I wouldn't say relaxing, but it's slower, and I like that, and it's okay that it's slow. It is decently difficult. There we go. This is the place we saw earlier that we could have come in here, but obviously the place is blocked. Now we have a way. Well, not yet. Now we have a way. So if for whatever reason I really wanted to, we can go back to the beginning of the game. But I might as well save. That way if I die, I start here. But yeah, it's weird because like you can set little options in the game's menu to make the game easier. Like just not easy, just stuff like instead of dying and going back to a save point, you die and start at that room. Just to make the game a little bit smoother, I guess. But they're like, you know, don't change these settings. You want the real experience. This game is made to be very difficult. And I'm like, it wasn't easy, but I wouldn't call this very difficult. Maybe it's just I have the NES kind of mindset that to me this game isn't super difficult, but I can see why some people that stuff would be frustrating. I liked it. I don't know. That hit me? Nope, we're good. Okay. Yeah, no, I've just played this. I first heard of this game because of Games Done Quick. 2017, I believe. They played this, and I always say that I don't... Oh, I can't... Oh, I have a key, yeah. I always say that I don't really like to watch people do speedruns or Let's Plays if it's a game I want to play, and then I haven't played. And I had never heard of this game, so I was like, screw it, let's watch a little bit of it. I like the graphics, so I watched the entire playthrough. And tap the button here to jump so you don't hit the spikes. And I really enjoyed it. And then I just totally forgot about it for like a year. Oh, I can't do anything here yet. So, So after I bought Final Fantasy VII digitally because all stores are closed right now, shit. I had a little bit of money left in my PlayStation wallet. I was like, oh, I'll check to see how much Alwa's Awakening costs. And it's like 13 Canadian, so like probably 10 American. And I was like, yeah, why not? And I ended up just really enjoying it. So now we are stuck. We are actually stuck here. I cannot jump up there unless you do the secret jump, which I can't seem to do. I want to figure it out. I want to really figure out how to do the jumpy. Oh, well, screw it. I'm not a speedrunner. There we go. We got our first real item of the game. This is the green gemstone. It glows with a mysterious light, and you place it on your staff and it fits perfectly. Now you can hold up and press attack to create gemstone blocks. Every time you create a block, it uses magic, so you have to wait for your magic meter to be refilled before you can create another block. Boop! And then my magic meter's up at the top, and then when you make a new one, it makes the other one disappear. This is what I was saying, it feels like Solomon's Key because of that, so yeah. So you can also push these guys, by the way, like that. I love Zoe, she's super cute. Look at her, adorable. So that's basically the main stuff for this game. You can also check your map, and no, sometimes you can see if there's like secret areas and stuff like that. Like, this is kind of a weird thing. There are secret tunnels that you, like invisible passageways through walls, and your controller will rumble when you get close to them. It's really an interesting thing that makes the one thing that really feels like the NES wouldn't have been able to do. Anyways, you can set these in the air too, and there's some kind of techniques you can do with that. For example, oh, not like that. Come on, Phil, you're better than that. Come on. Oh, come on, Phil. Got so used to not doing it because you get better powers later on, but you can kind of do like a double jump kind of thing with it. At least I was able to before. Really, Phil? Come on. There we go, like that. I used to do a little bit more consistently, but you, again, you really do not have to do it. Let's go back and get some blue gemstones, shall we? Before the end of the episode. Yeah, you get better abilities than this, but this is like the first thing I like practiced for a little while, because I was like, well, you know, if I'm able to double jump, then I'll be able to reach hidden secrets. And there's definitely, of course, areas you can do that with, but you're not really meant to. You know what I mean? Like, you could do it right here if you wanted to. I don't know if I could, actually. Almost. Maybe if I, like, started on this block. Actually, let's try that out. I just want to see. Whoops, that was dumb of me. Whoops. Whoa, that was weird. One more try. If I don't get it, we'll continue on. Oh, I can't make it. Oh, whatever. So yeah, stuff like that is, it's interesting that you have little things that you can kind of play around with a lot. And there'll be another ability later on, another gemstone that gives you another ability that, like, I really practiced for, like, a good half hour to figure stuff out with, only to learn that there's a better version of that ability that I don't need to worry about. So that was kind of funny, kind of frustrating. But yeah, I find, to be honest, most of the time when I'm dying, it's because combat is not very useful in this game. Whoops. So if you're faced with an enemy and you're not very good at, like, determining its pattern or fighting it in general, then, or stuff like that, then you're gonna get hurt a lot in this game. Then, of course, it's the platforming, too. Platforming is definitely tight in this game, especially near the end of the game. Very careful. I like to, like, slam the button when I tap it. I don't know why. All that just for this one. I went all the way around. I could have just went to the next room. Whatever. Not a big deal. Up. There we go. I'm so used to having, like, a lot more powers, too, right now, to be really honest. So, oh, that was really close. Ah, shit. Oh, well. We have all a bunch of little areas. And, like I said, the game really feels like an NES game. Like, man, these graphics are so NES. I love it. The backgrounds, the way the bricks look and stuff. There's a couple areas that, like, you swear it's like, oh my god, I feel like I've seen this area. Careful here. You don't get hit by the fireballs. They're all about the horizontal movement of your character, wherever you are, and that kind of thing. There's a save point over to the right. And it looks like I'm meant to fall. Ah, I know where that goes. You do not want to fall. If you fall, you'll hit, like, a kind of a dead-end area, and you have to leave to the left of a secret passage, and it's really not worth it right now. But we'll be back to that later on in the game. You'll see a lot of areas where you're just like, oh, what should I do here? And then it's Metroidvania. You come back when you have the ability to. But yeah, the areas aren't too big either, I find. The first time you're going around them, you're just like, oh my god, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what's going on at all. But that gets very easy to, like, navigate later on and stuff. Movement just becomes smoother, basically, as you continue on. Here's a, yeah. I'm gonna say here's a fun one, but it's not really a big deal. Go down here, put this guy right there. That way when you push this block, he doesn't get trapped in a corner. See what I mean? That'll protect me. Haha! Another block. Haha! Yeah, a lot of rooms are just like puzzles like that, but I just find that stuff really fun. Careful. I don't know if there's a secret here, but ah shit, I just took 2 shots. Huh. There is, but it doesn't really do anything. Oh, whatever. Careful. Yeah, no thank you. Get away from me. It's also clearly one up here, but it's not one we can reach. Or is it? Ah, shit. Come on, Phil. Haha! Can I even make this with my current powers? Probably, but you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. You're supposed to come here with different powers and stuff, so clearly I'm not supposed to be able to go up there with my current power set anyways, so you'll see a lot of rooms like that where you're just like, how the hell? And then when you get the new power, you're like, oh, right. My one thing I'd say that they should have added to this game is they should have added the ability to, talk to you later, to mark on the map. That would have been really fun. Oh, Central Alwa. I'm leaving the dungeon. Probably shouldn't do that. Well, got blue worm. Love that music. Be back, Central Alwa. Alrighty then. Where are we in the map? Oh, nice. We're actually missing something, though, before we leave the dungeon. Have you seen any blue orbs lying around? They are very powerful. If you see any, you should try to collect them. The more you have, the more powerful you become when fighting the protectors. There's also a treasure hidden somewhere in the dungeon. You should really try to find it before you leave. That is true. We should do that. But let's fight the boss. We have just a couple seconds before that. How do we get that? We don't know yet. I don't know. Let's keep going. Bosses are very simple, but like I said, you only have 3 hits, so you'd be very careful. Here's the first boss, though. How dare you enter these chambers? Why have you come to these lands to destroy us? We have done nothing to you. You should show Vicar your divine honor and respect. He is the only true deity. But enough talk. Have at you. Very Castlevania. Oh, he's a giant spider. I don't like spiders. And 1 attack. And 2 attack. And 3 attack. And 4 attack. And 5 attack. And 6 attack. Easy enough. There's actually a trophy for beating him in under 10 seconds, which I did not do apparently. But that's probably how you do it. And yay! We've done it! We've beaten the first dungeon. Though we do need to go back and find that treasure they were talking about. That almost killed me. I'm actually doing pretty good. I have no deaths so far, which is always nice. Let's make our way to a save point. And yeah. Okay, yeah, we're right back here. I remember where we are now. Yeah, the dungeons, like I said, they're not very big. It's about as big as they get. A little bit bigger. Yeah, a little bit bigger. But let's save, and then we'll continue. We'll be still in the Amber Sikellum, or whatever it's called, and we'll find that secret treasure they were talking about. I'm Theland Blanks. I'll see you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.